Hi everyone, thank you so much for coming back to the channel. I really do appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. I'm Phil and I am the Boat Virgin, and apologies this looks like a badly dubbed foreign film. I did some filming earlier and I was completely drowned out by both the wind and also a Coast Guard helicopter. Anyway, let's get on to today's session, which is to helping you prepare for your very first boat survey or inspection, to help you understand what you need to look at when you go to look at hopefully what's going to be your first boat. So I'm right at the end of the jetties here where the marina is, and my boat is back over there on terra firma. So let's get back to it. I'll put some music on and some hints and tips before we get going. Thank you very much. Now the boat you're looking at could be in the water, or it could be on dry storage. So take whatever opportunity you can to take a really good look around the outside before you do anything else. So we're looking for any major rub marks, damage on the rub strip, and if there are rub marks, you're looking for anything on the gel coat or on anything else on the side of the boat that gives away any potential damage. Okay, transfers are coming off slightly, you can deal with that. The anchor's out because this wasn't draining properly for the anchor locker, so I'm clearing that out. There's still a bit more gump up there, still to get out. And here, look, here's a major impact on the rub strip, but no major impacts or looking around the gel coat to be conscious of. And then whilst it's out, you can also look at the anti-foul. Now I've already started rubbing all this down, ready for the next coat. And there's quite a few old pieces on here. And as we get to the stern of the boat, okay, the engine's covered up, but when you get to the engine, if it's an outboard, you want to be looking for oil drips and other fluid marks. You'll see staining on the casing. Check out the quality of the wood, the teak on here. It needs to be really cleaned. The whole boat needs a good pressure wash, but don't be put off by the actual dirt or grime on the boat, because that's superficial. So straight away, something's going to need replacing: the catch for the swim ladder. As I say, don't worry about the grime. That's all stuff that can be pressure washed off. So before we look anywhere else, let's get up to the front of the boat. So you'll see it's got asymmetric decks. I've got a bit of rope here just holding the bimini frame from moving about and hitting anyone. Let's get up the side. So as you go along the side, you're looking at the quality of the rubbers as well. Are they in good condition? Looking for any cracks, anything on the boat that's going to cause concern. Everything's solid, cleats are nice and there's no corrosion. Anything on any of the bolts. Anchor locker, so as you can see, there's still more gump to get out there that's been blocking it. But here, look, straight away, this tells me that there's a remote here for this. And this is usually where that would plug into. So we need to make sure we have the controls for this. But again, no other than grime, there's no obvious issues. Yeah, and you can see it's so it is electric windlass, there's the motor for it. Well, the anchor roller looks to be in good condition. see around the side decks. What you can do is go and open all these openings and check the quality of the rubbers around here as well. Small bit of cracking on the gel coat just there, I'm not sure if you can see that, if you can pick that up. And the same here actually, that's going to need a repair. Handles are okay, with the handrails, again, quality of the rubbers, they look like they could be replaced, certainly here, but these ones here are okay. Make sure everything that opens can open. Okay, a load of paraphernalia in there, different kind of fenders. That's going to drive my OCD mad, so that's going to be changed. New fenders, rope. This section, by the way, is completely removable. Okay, so you have your shore power, you have manual bilge pump, and you have cockpit drains down there. So you, again, if you've got a screwdriver with you, you can take these out, make sure they're all clear and free to drain. Let's check the other side. Again, another cockpit drain down there, you can see. And we have a big storage locker. So I hope you brought your torch, because I didn't. So what you want to do, get that inside here. So you have a 200 litre fuel tank here. Again, looking for any signs of leakage. I mean, you will smell fuel because it's a fuel tank, but you're also part of an auto that's come in here and open the door. You're looking for signs of water ingress. It shouldn't be there. Nothing obvious here. You've got your batteries, bilge pump. Again, this will all be dried out and cleaned out before it goes back in the water. Okay, nothing stand up there. And then we go inside. Okay, so we've done the outside. Let's go and have a look inside my Beneteau Antares 780. So the first thing you'll notice is there are lots of storage voids everywhere, and when you walk across them they do creak, but that's just wood rubbing against the GRP construction. What you want to do is check every storage void, make sure there's no signs of overall damage or wear and tear that you think is excessive. Here we go, more storage voids, so you can see the controller for the windlass and the 3-pin plug that goes into the control point at the bow of the boat in the anchor locker. So I have my bimini and enclosure all in there. Again, don't be afraid to get things out. This is your potential first boat, so be critical and look absolutely everything. More storage under here. So again, we're just looking for signs of water ingress that need to be considered. I'll stand back here a little bit more. You have a storage void under here, storage locker that can be pulled out to get better access to the hull. And again here. You can also see you've got your fuse board and other electrics. You'll see if they look like they've been tampered with. This looks like it's pretty much how it's left the factory. As I say, it does need a good clean. We move forward into the bow. So we have a small bit of storage under here. Nothing to write home about. One thing I did see when I was inspecting this boat was looks like something's been dropped on the GRP here. That came up in the boat survey, but they did say it's not structural. But again, something I'll be sorting in the next few weeks. And then where the double berth would be, more storage. So again, you can see clean as a whistle. Check everything else out. Again, no issues there. All storage is good storage on the boat. We have the table there for outside in the cockpit, a little Burnham impression. More storage up the top here and up here. So that's a curtain for the front screen, and this is a spare. In here you have your dark water storage tank. You have 240 volts. Obviously, being a French boat, it's got French connections, but I just put an adapter in there. And then we have the head compartment. Not palatial, but it does the job. Again, feel free to actually test everything if you can. Pump the toilet. And here you have the valve which determines, it says, so you have your pickup from the inlet, runs through into the toilet, and then you have a feed back through the dark water tank if you want to, or direct it out into the water. And then we have a 42 litre fridge. Enchante, forgot I had that in there. No Phil, be good, carry on. Now if you want to test any electrics, you're going to need to ensure you've got the power switched on. So this would just be a turn to the right and that will put the power on. But you have more storage, pipe work you can inspect, all fairly standard stuff. If you look at the helm, you've got your compass, you've got the elevation of the boat in terms of the bow, whether it's pulsing or not, you've got your revs and oil temperature and everything, and you've also got fuel, you've got your low ramps system, got 12 volt here so you can plug your phone in if you really want to. I often have a little slip on here so I can have my phone and the sat nav in there as well if I need it. You have your controls. Again, if you test the build, you do it for a matter of seconds because they will burn out. There's no water in the field to test with. Ignition and other controls here. Obviously throttle control, wheel, stating the bleeding obvious obviously. Radio, emergency distress. And then we have the sound system. So this is all Bluetooth, as soon as you walk on my phone will connect. So then you have the helm chair, lift up bolster. You can stand on the foot plate if you really want to get a commanding view. Me being a short arse, I have to do this. And then if I move the chair forward, under the chair here you have a little bolt. Push that back. You can then push this forward, and then you have your small galley area. So you have a drain board. You turn this over, you have a burner. Takes a gas cartridge from here. If you those at home, and again you have the grill piece that can go on top. Fire extinguisher, critical, you have your tap. This can also be full extended to go out into the cockpit area if you want to wash anything down. And so, put this down, lock that off. And that's pretty much it. You can check with the electrics obviously when the power switch is on, check with your lights work. So you have light in the bow, you have light in the head compartment, you have a light out here in the cockpit. So as you can see, doing a boat inspection, there's no right or wrong way to it, but I think the one thing you can do is make sure that you make a list before you go of every single thing you want to check out in the boat. And again, if it opens, shuts, clicks, switches, slides, has lateral movement, horizontal movement, you want to check everything. Check every storage void, check everything you can above the waterline, and if you get a chance, check it below the waterline. Other than that, you could hire an expert straight away to go with you. I thought I'd do this on my own because I knew whatever boat I buy, I'm going to be doing getting a pre-purchase survey done anyway, because of the value of the boat I'm going to buy. It's more than a few £1,000s, and that to me is a lot of money, so I want to make sure it's money well spent. So in the next video, I'm going to be a bit boring, but it's going to have to be done, talk you through. So if you buy the boat from a brokerage firm, what they typically will ask you to do in terms of the pre-sales contract, what that looks like, some very key caveats to be aware of that can catch you out. I mean, you take ownership of the boat even if you don't want to. So yeah, look out for that one, and I'll also talk you through what does a boat survey actually look like, what the average costs as well. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you do like the content, please hit the like button, and if you want to see the next video, you don't want to miss it, please, I really would appreciate it if you could hit the subscribe button. It really would help. And until next time, please take care and stay safe. Bye bye.